The sun was just rising over the great green forest, painting the sky pink and gold. Birds were warming up their morning songs, and dew still sparkled on the grass. Near the tall acacia trees lived Gilo the Giraffe, gentle and thoughtful, and down by the riverbank lived his best friend, Benny the Beaver, small but clever. Every morning, Gilo strolled to the river to greet Benny. "Good morning, Benny," Gilo called down with his booming but friendly voice. "And good morning to you, Skyscraper," Benny chuckled back, paddling in the shallow water. They laughed every day about their height differences, but everyone in the forest knew, whenever Gilo and Benny worked together, magic happened. One morning, just as Gilo reached the river, a strange smell filled the air, sharp and smoky. Before Gilo could say anything, a flock of sparrows flew overhead screaming, "Fire! Fire in the West Meadow!" Gilo's heart pounded. He stretched his neck as high as he could, scanning the western horizon. Through the trees, he saw orange sparks rising and a trail of dark smoke. "It's spreading fast," Gilo said. "Animals could be trapped." Benny dropped the branch he was holding. "We need to warn everyone now!" And without wasting a second, they ran, or in Benny's case, waddled fast, toward the meadow. When they reached the clearing, chaos had begun. The fire had jumped from the dry bushes to low tree branches. Rabbits were darting in circles. A deer was stomping in panic. A family of foxes cried for their babies who were somewhere deeper in the woods. "There's too much danger!" shouted a badger. But Gilo lifted himself tall, taller than any flames around him. From his height, he could see everything clearly. "Everyone!" he bellowed. "There's a safe path to the northern stream. Follow me!" The animals trusted Gilo, and they began to run in the direction he pointed. Gilo walked at their side, guiding them past burning patches and falling branches. But Benny wasn't done. "We can't just escape. The fire will destroy the whole forest," he muttered, looking around quickly. Then his eyes landed on the river, and a brilliant idea struck. "Water!" Benny exclaimed. "If we can bring water here, we can stop the fire from reaching the deep forest." Benny dashed back to the river. With his teeth and paws, he worked faster than he had ever worked, cutting logs, digging shallow pathways, and redirecting water from the stream. Soon, the thin flow of water began trickling toward the burning meadow, but the fire was growing faster than the water moved. Benny called out, "Gilo, I need help!" Gilo hurried back, eyes wide. "What can I do? The water is too slow." "Kick open the trench!" Benny pointed. "Use your strength!" Gilo pressed his huge hooves against the dirt walls and pushed. With a rumbling sound, the trench widened. Whoosh! Water surged through like a rushing river and spread across the burning grass. Steam filled the air as orange flames fizzled and died. But just when they thought the danger was gone, Gilo spotted smoke in the distance. A small patch of trees still trapped in flames. "The fox cubs!" cried Gilo. "They're dead as over there!" Without hesitation, Gilo ran toward the fire. His long legs stepped over smaller flames, and his height helped him spot the cubs hiding behind a scorched log. "Climb onto my back," Gilo urged. One by one, the tiny foxes scrambled up his neck and settled between his horns. Gilo marched out of the danger with his precious passengers. Meanwhile, Benny continued redirecting water toward the final burning trees until every flame was gone. At last, silence. The fire had stopped. The forest was safe. By sunset, the animals gathered around Gilo and Benny, eyes shining with gratitude. "You saved us," said the deer. "No," Benny corrected softly. "We saved each other. If Gilo hadn't guided everyone, we would still be trapped." If Benny hadn't brought water, there wouldn't be a forest left. Gilo lowered his head so he and Benny were face to face. We are different sizes, Gilo said with a smile, but our hearts are the same size. Benny grinned. And when we help without waiting to be asked, we make the whole forest stronger. All the animals cheered, and from that day, Gilo and Benny became known across the land as the Forest Fire Heroes.